Hey there, what's up everyone? Jordan Bates here. It's a beautiful day here in Iowa. It's been a sunny day. I took that opportunity to do some yoga in the front yard with the dogs for a couple hours. Was also meditating and dancing, doing some shaking, doing some singing. I've been reconnecting with some Catholic hymns from my youth, some beautiful healing songs. Was listening to some of those and singing with them. Really powerful music. It's interesting to come back to that after a long path of kind of becoming disillusioned with dogmatic doctrines and affiliations with organized religion, and now to kind of come back from what you might call trans-religious, mystical place and just soak in the beauty and the music. The world's religions have so much beauty within them, and there's that common, essential, mystical core in all of them. And I think discovering that core for yourself is one of the most life-changing things that one can do. But so here we are, late March 2020. Coronavirus on everyone's mind. It's a wild time to be alive. I've really enjoyed the messages of Jiro Taylor during this time. If you guys don't follow Jiro, highly recommend following him. He's really seeing this time as an opportunity and a call to deepen our practices, go deeper into our spiritual practices, go deeper into healing modalities, step into a fuller vitality, psycho-spiritual, physical vitality. Choose a high frequency, connect to that frequency regularly, spend time in the sun, spend time connecting to the stillness beyond the mind and beyond all the stories and beyond all the occurrences of this world of form, and just dwell in that peaceful silence. Dance and sing, laugh, run. Just had a beautiful run. Move, get outside, put your bare feet on the earth. It's such a wonderful time to do that. You know, a couple thousand years ago, Hippocrates said, "Let food and walking be thy medicine." You know, treat your body well at this time. This can be a great opportunity to start treating yourself in a more beautiful way if you feel called to do that. Eating beautiful high frequency food, soaking in the sun. Yeah. There are a lot of opportunities during this time. You know, it's this event has sent out a shockwave, kind of a global shakeup, and in a lot of ways I think this is going to be a great and beautiful thing. It's jarred many people out of their kind of default mode, and similar to a psychedelic experience or a death or a birth or some of life's other kind of built-in rites of passage, it sends out a shockwave that jars people out of their default mode, their kind of going through the motions, and opens up a space for a deep reconsideration of what's really important in life and what they love most in life, and how to organize life around the things you love most. For me, I've been feeling a lot of inspiration come through during this time, a lot of inspiration to dig deeper and create more from the perspective of my projects, just feeling really inspired, a lot of intrinsic motivation to create, a lot of intrinsic motivation to get outside, get in the sun, and just continue to love and appreciate life, to say prayers, to give thanks, to pray to the sun and give thanks for another day. You know, we've all been more deeply reminded by by this, that tomorrow is never promised. Who knows? Who knows what could happen, you know? An asteroid could strike tomorrow, a super volcano could erupt. You could slip and fall on a patch of ice and break your neck, you know? We never know what's coming when we walk out the door each day, and the next moment is never promised. And for me, it seems like a lot of people spend their lives kind of hiding from that, and then another group of people goes into that reality and looks deeply at the impermanence of life and looks deeply at death and feels the reality of death. And to me, at this point, I might sound morbid to say, but I reach a point where more and more I feel like I love death. I love death as an essential half of the yin and yang dance of life. Without the Ouroboros devouring itself, it couldn't give birth to itself. Without destruction, there couldn't be creation. In every moment, if you're looking closely enough, an entire world is dying and another world is being born. Change is the ever-present, constant reality in this world, and we can spend our lives hiding from that, or we can go very deeply into that and realize our own impermanence and realize that even in this one life, we live and die many times. There are many different versions of us, many forms of us that arise throughout this human experience. I mean, on one level, our cells are literally recycling, but as we go through life, we go through quantum leaps and transformations, and we enter different chapters, and we shed snakeskins. We leave behind old cocoon, and we enter into a new phase in life. And that death, that dying, breaks down, makes space for the new, makes space to flow. And it's beautiful when you embrace the whole cycle of it. So now's a very good time to go more deeply into contemplating death and feeling the reality of your own imminent demise of this particular incarnation of you. Feel that. Find out whether it's really something to be afraid of, whether it's really the boogeyman that they say it is. Find out if the truest part of you actually dies, or if this body you're occupying now is just another snakeskin that you'll one day shed for your essence to move on to a new form. My sense is the latter, but don't take my word for it. Go into it, find out for yourself. Otherwise, it's just another belief. It's not something you know in your heart, something you see. Yeah, I think that's about what wanted to come through. Again, don't be afraid to be joyful during this time. What's the point of living on this planet? What's the point of saving this planet, saving humanity, if we're not enjoying life? I always come back to that. Enjoy life. Enjoy the fuck out of life. This is a gorgeous planet, a gorgeous existence. My sense is that on the deepest level, we chose to come here at this time. We chose to be a part of this wild cinematic adventure that's unfolding right now. We chose to come here and play and dance our sacred dance and share our particular sacred gifts and step into powerful archetypes of the warrior and the samurai and the king and the goddess and the magician and the lover, and activate these powerful, courageous, resilient archetypes within ourselves so that we could share our essence, our souls, and our gifts to contribute to the co-creation of whatever's coming next on Earth right now. Constantly, old ways are dying and new things are being born, and my sense is that we're in a particularly potent moment of global transition. We have been for many decades. This reality is becoming more apparent to many people now, given everything that's happening with the coronavirus shake-up phenomenon. And yeah, like Alan Watts said, the only way to make sense of change is to plunge into it, move with it, join the dance. So, this is a great time to practice surrender, practice allowing things to be as they are. Let reality be reality. Resistance is the source of all suffering. Resistance and attachment to a reality that no longer is. Don't fight with the now. Make friends with the now. Accept the now. Realize that the now is always workable. It's always workable. If you haven't seen yet, I just published what I'm calling a short book. It's an 11,300 or 500, whatever at this point, word essay that I published on Refine the Mind. You can find it at refinethemind.com/coronavirus to read about what my process has been and everything that I'm contemplating during this time. If you appreciate this video, subscribe or follow wherever you're seeing it. Get notifications on YouTube. See me first on Facebook. Whatever you want to do. If you want to continue absorbing more of the signals that are bursting forth from this particular physical medium, ape mind, called Jordan Bates, among other things. So, yeah. Take it easy, everybody. Take it easy. Take care. Much love. Much peace. Much joy. Feel your feelings. Feel whatever's coming up. Hold space for whatever is arising. Hold space for the people around you. We're in this together. Spend time with loved ones. We got this. We got this, people. Let's do it. Peace and love.